Did you know that nobody has ever been saved from the law? Salvation has always came from faith from the beginning of time. If you look at Hebrews chapter 11, it gives a long list of people from the beginning of time till the Messiah that have been saved by their faith, and the reason why they did their works is because of their faith. With that, I'd like to go and talk more about what sin is and what the Bible says about sin. If we go into Romans chapters 3 and 5, or chapters 3 and 6, I have a couple things that I want to look at. Chapter 3:31, it says, "Do we nullify the law through faith? Far from it. On the contrary, we establish the law." Chapter 6, "What then? Are we to sin because we are not under the law but under grace? Far from it. Do you not know that the one to whom you present yourselves as slaves for obedience, you are slaves of that same one whom you obey, either of sin resulting in death or of obedience resulting in righteousness? But thanks be to God that though you were slaves of sin, you become obedient from the heart to that form of teaching to which you were entrusted." All right, so with that, we need to find out what sin is. What do we know about sin? Well, we definitely know that sin can be made up under man's terms, but God also gave us a list. He started with Noah, actually, the Noahide laws, and then he gave us the 10 Commandments and so on. So if we look in Galatians chapter 5, 19 through 21, it says, "Now the deeds of the flesh are evident, which are sexual immorality, impurity, which could be uncleanliness, indecent behavior, idolatry, witchcraft, hostility, strife, jealousy, outbursts of anger, selfish ambition, dissensions, factions, envy, drunkenness, carousing, and things like these, of which I forewarn you, just as I have forewarned you, that those who practice such things will not inherit the kingdom of heaven." So that kind of sounds like sin right there. But if we go to 1 John and we look at number 3:4, "Everyone who practices sin also practices lawlessness, and sin is lawlessness. You know that he appeared in order to take away sins, and in him there is no sin. No one who remains in him sins continually. No one who sins continually has seen him or knows him." Now, there's also a verse in the Bible that talks about people will be saying, "Lord, Lord, did we not prophesy in your name?" He was like, "I never knew you." So we need to get closer to him and get to know him. And the way to do that is to put faith in his word and his law and the things that he had said to do. Just like the same reason that you don't want to kill and steal and murder people is the same reason that I want to recognize the Sabbath, and the same reason I don't want to eat pork and all of those things.